So I hope you liked that little jazzy interlude from Tom Misch. Up next, I have a song by Kaya Kater. I was intrigued by her Tiny Desk concert because she was playing the banjo, an instrument that we don't see all that often. It's very popular in bluegrass and folksy music, which is definitely how I would describe her music. Also within her band, she had an upright bassist, which was pretty cool as well. I really like the sound that an upright bass adds to music and just the skillfulness that the players typically have. And the song that I chose by her is called Canyonland. It sounds like it should be kind of an older song because it has that kind of Western bluegrass sort of vibe to it. And she does use metaphors that makes you think of the West as well, talking about mining for a breach in your inflection, but it also talks about having a vapor, which is a very modern device. But it's a really great song, and I like how she plays the banjo. You don't see a lot of female banjo players in the first place. And it's also interesting because she is described by Bob Boylan in the description of the video as an Afro-Caribbean Canadian singer, but she studied Appalachian music, which kind of explains the more folksy sound to her songs. So here's Canyonland coming up, and then after that I have a song by Vagabond, which again was the choice of my co-host when I did this as a radio show. It's called Fear and Force, and it's a really interesting song, and in the Tiny Desk concert, the woman who plays both as a solo artist as well as with a band in the video, she has a bassist for some of her songs, although not this song. She has a very fascinating voice. She's a tenor, and her voice definitely is not what you would expect when you first see her, and it's lower than her speaking voice as well, which is interesting. I also like the accent that she sings with. Makes her sound very unique, and it's just an overall very interesting song and a cool performance to watch as well if you're interested in watching a solo artist play multiple instruments at once. So that's what we have coming up. So let's start with Canyonland by Kaya Kater.